Welcome back. Today we are going to be talking about how to generate a ton of leads. Ton of leads. This is literally the best campaign to run to create 70 to 80 leads for 30 bucks. Um, I've heard a lot of objections and a lot of scarcity thinking around um, prospecting for these online leads. And I'm just going to give my 2 cents here. My business is 100% repeat and referral. All the deals that I've done this year, over 30, have been complete referral based, lender referral, agent referral, past client, current client referrals, friends, past clients. That is my business model. However, if I want to grow, I need to branch out and try something different. So whether that be door knocking, FSBOs, expires, what works best for me in my time? I get a lot of calls in my day, a lot of raving fans. I want to keep those raving fans happy, and yet I want to keep lead generating at a high level. And Facebook ads have given me that ability to create a ton of leads. I have 470 leads that are being talked to through Smart Plans right now. That now I can bring value to my agents on my team. And once my pipeline dies down that I have right now, I already have another pipeline going. Okay. So that's just my 2 cents on it. I think growth is messy. And then in order to be able to grow, you need to keep lead generating. That's what we always talk about at Keller Williams is, the roller coaster of agents, right? You never want to be on that roller coaster ride. You want to have a nice, steady stream of closings. And this is the best way to do that, is to just keep generating leads, even if you're getting a lot of them at the time. So that's my 2 cents. So we're going to go into campaigns. I'm going to show you guys the type of ad that I'm talking about. So I just completed one not that long ago. I'm running 2 ads that are a little different right now for a small business owner and a seller-based ad, which doesn't really ever have a lot of results, but I like to run them anyway just to kind of test out different strategies. I called both of these leads. They were already working with agents, so Facebook leads are not savvy consumers in my experience. So somebody that's looking to sell their house isn't going to go on Facebook to look for their realtor, just in my experience. So that's my 2 cents on that. So if I'm generating buyer leads for the agents on my team. So these are the ads that I'm running that are producing, as you can see back here, 79 leads, 38 cents a lead, $30 total. It looks just like this. It's one static image, marketing remarks, and then this little phrase here. So we're going to run through the steps on how to create this ad. A lot of people will say, okay, well, I don't have a listing right now. It doesn't matter. Here's the thing with this ad. You can take a pending listing or an active listing from your market center and run this ad. So how do you go about doing that? You reach out either through your internal Facebook page or through a group message if you have that going on with your market center, and you can say, hey, I'm looking for a listing that I can advertise and create some leads. Who's willing to let me borrow their listing to run an ad? I think it's a little bit easier to do it on a pending, because then the listing agent's already got the sale. They're just a lot more willing to say, you know what, no problem, go ahead and use it. And as we run through the steps, you'll see why a pending sale is still okay to use with this kind of campaign. So let's go ahead and get started. So even if you don't have a listing, you can always ask somebody that has a lot of listings if you can have one of theirs. And if they have a virtual tour, even better, okay? So we're going to click social ad, and I'm going to name this the name of the street for the listing. I'm going to click advertise listing, and I'm going to click Facebook, set up campaign. You can search for the listing here, but that's not absolutely necessary. So I'm going to show you how to do it if you don't have a listing yourself, but you're borrowing somebody else's listing. All you need to do is go into your MLS and then just view the full image, whatever image you want to use. If you want to use the front of the house, or if you want to use the kitchen, whatever it is, I'm going to go ahead and grab this, save image as. Okay, and then I can put Raintree Front and save. Okay, so that's how you get your image for your ad. So you don't need to attach a listing through here, even though you're advertising a listing. Your main copy is going to be your marketing remarks from the listing. So I'm just going to grab these marketing remarks. If it's not your listing and you don't like the way that they described it, then you can write your own marketing remarks, but you're basically just describing the property. Okay, so I'm just going to copy that and then go here and paste it. Okay. Make sure you read through it because a lot of times the marketing remark character limit is higher on the MLS than it is for the Facebook ad. So I'm just going to delete that word. And then this headline is what's going to get your people clicking on this ad, you gathering their information, and you being able to convert these people. I have 3 buyers currently that we're working with, actively showing them property that came from these ads. So I've spent a total of $360 on Facebook ads, and I have $15,000 in potential commissions, and I haven't even gotten through my entire lead pile that I have right now. We're in the process of hiring another agent, and so to help us get through all these leads, which is a good problem to have. So anyway, so we have the main copy, this headline. We're gonna make something that people want to click on, okay? As I always say in these videos, you want to create ads that are attractive to people. Like, what would you click on? Okay, so click here to walk through virtually right now. Okay, wouldn't you want to click on that? Like, what? I get to walk through this house right now. I get to just click here. I don't even care that I'm giving them my information. I just want to walk through this house. And I do give them what they want, right? Because this particular house has a virtual tour. So I can click here, and I'm going to use this link as the follow-up destination. I'm going to give them what they want because they gave me what I wanted, which was their information. So click here to walk through virtually now. And then I can actually grab some emojis from up here. So I can put like computer, and I can cut that and paste it here. Okay, that's a little workaround for putting emojis in the headline. And then I can put house. People like emojis, so I like emojis. Why not? Let's put them in here and paste. Just want to delete that. Okay, so click here to walk through virtually right now. That's exciting to people. Like, what? And because I've been running a lot of these ads now, people trust my brand, and they're like, no, she's really going to give me what I'm looking to do, which is walk through this house. And I've got a lot of repeat offenders that have clicked on all of my ads. Like, they click on all of them, which is really, really cool, because that shows me that they're really serious, and I'm going to keep calling them until I convert them. And then description, I can literally put anything. You could be coming home to this. That sounds great. Okay, this doesn't show up on the mobile, so it really doesn't matter what you put in here. Save, add text, and then your ad media, we went ahead and grabbed that picture from the MLS. I'm just gonna go to add images, upload images, click here, and I'm gonna grab that photo, Raintree Front. Preview and crop, move this around until I get it how I like it, save image. Okay, we can see our ad being built over here on the right hand side, and I'm going to save that. I'm going to configure my Facebook ad by selecting my page. Okay, and that changes the branding up here. I'm going to use a Facebook lead generation form. This is the best way to capture people's information. And then I'm going to click sign up for my call to action, because that makes the most sense, right? If I want to walk through this house, sign me up. All right. And then over here for the follow-up destination, I'm going to put this Matterport link. Okay, well, what if I don't have a virtual tour? All right, well, then take them to a freaking slideshow. It doesn't matter. Like, if you don't want to pay for a Matterport tour, it's expensive in your area, I get it. Like, these are $25 for us, so I do them on every single listing. But if you don't have access to somebody that inexpensive, then I would suggest maybe walking through the house with your cell phone and just doing a video tour of the house and talking as you're walking through all the different areas of the home, and then uploading that to YouTube and then including the YouTube link in here. Okay? Just get creative with this stuff instead of thinking, okay, well, I have a problem. Like, I don't have a Matterport link. Okay, well, let's try to think of a solution. Where can you guide them to where you're giving them the same value that, they're being offered over here? They're being promised that they get to walk through virtually. So what does that look like for you? Get creative. Okay. Ad targeting. I always just leave the area and then I'm just going to hit save Facebook ad. And these ads legit create so many leads. So again, let's go through the takeaways. Number one, I don't have a listing. What do? You're going to contact agents in your office that are really high producing listing agents and say, hey, could I advertise your listing? And it doesn't matter if it's active or pending, because all you're doing here is saying, hey, you can walk through this house virtually right now. Okay. You're not saying come and buy this house. You're not saying this house is active, come and put in an offer. You're saying, hey, do you want to walk through this house? I have an option to do that. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, if you don't have Matterport tours for your listings, or it's too expensive in your area, I get it. Grab your cell phone, walk through the house, upload that video to YouTube, and grab that link as your follow-up URL. I hope this was helpful. It creates a ton of leads, I promise. It's amazing. And there's workarounds even if you don't have listings and you don't have Matterport tours. Catch you guys at the next video.